Hey, this is Coach John. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on whatever social media platform you're watching on. And in this video, we're going to talk to you about how to weigh yourself properly. Now, as a fitness coach, I'm not a big fan of the scale. Most good coaches aren't big fans of the scale, and the reason is because there's a lot of negative mindset that is wrapped around the numbers that pop up, and it can do more harm than good. But there also is a lot of good that can come out of understanding those numbers and how to correlate it to overall progress. Now, if you take a look at those numbers and you get frustrated with yourself, you throw in the towel because it's a trigger for you to quit exercising or things like that, then you shouldn't weigh yourself. But if you are an analytical person and you can look at these numbers and look at them as just that, just numbers, and you can identify with how to improve them, then I'm less concerned about you weighing yourself. Now, the first step to weighing yourself properly is you want to weigh yourself in the morning. And the reason is because once you start eating, you're going to weigh more. And you want to have as accurate of a reading as you possibly can. And if you are on a weigh-in day and you eat a bunch, and then you weigh yourself, and then your next weigh-in day, you don't really eat a lot before your weigh, it's going to throw off the accuracy of your numbers. So just make sure that when you go to when you're planning your weigh-in days, that you are as fast as you can be. And then step number 2 is to make sure that you're either wearing the same clothes, or you're wearing the same type of clothes, or you're not wearing anything when you go to weigh yourself. And if you're at a gym, you can't do option 3, so try to do option 1 or 2. And the reason why is because if you wear a big poofy jacket and then don't wear that big poofy jacket, the numbers are going to be different. You want accuracy. So just make sure that you are wearing similar clothing, or if you're at home, try not to wear any clothing at all, because it's just going to get rid of some of those uncontrollable variables. And then step number 3 is to log it. Have a journal. And the reason why is because you can see the overall trend. Look, your weight fluctuates pretty much on the hour. And so if you weigh yourself at 7 o'clock in the morning and then you weigh yourself at 9 o'clock in the morning, it might be a little bit different. And that can be frustrating when those differences might be higher. And so if you have a journal, you can see the overall trend. And the overall trend, we want to look like this. Or if you're trying to gain weight, we want it to look like this. But from moment to moment, it might look like this. So you want to take that graph and you want to do a line of best fit, and you can start to see the trend. Now remember, I am not a big fan of the scale unless you are doing a few things with it and you can emotionally handle what these numbers are telling you. Now, the first thing that a scale can do is it can tell you if you have an overall trend in the direction that you want to go. If you have a significant amount of weight to lose, at some point those numbers need to go down. We want to make sure that that's happening. And then 2, it helps us identify what your body fat percentage is. Your body fat percentage is basically what your weight is made out of. And if you just take a look at the scale and you just say, okay, I weigh this much, that's bad. Well, you don't know what that number is made out of. You might have more muscle tissue than you might know about. You might have more fat tissue than you might know about. It's true, but there's no way of knowing unless you find out what your body fat percentage is, and you need the number on the scale in order to calculate that. So there is some benefit to that number, but really what I care about more is what is that number made out of? Can we get you leaner but also get you stronger? And if your body fat percentage or your body composition is changing in a positive way and your scale isn't drastically changing, then it doesn't really matter what that number is, because you're becoming a smaller person, you're becoming a stronger person, you're healthier, your heart's gonna like you more, you have more energy, you can move more things, you can do cooler stuff, and that really is what matters the most, because you're having more confidence, you're playing outside more, you're doing things with people that you care about, and you can do it on your terms, regardless of what the scale number tells you. So I just want to get that out of the way. Now, I hope this helps you, and if it does, leave me a like, let me know in the comment section. And again, make sure you subscribe to the channel that you're watching this on, because it always helps myself and the gym out a tremendous amount. And I'll talk to you in the next one. I love you. Bye.